Hey guys, my name is DrWeez and I'm a South African overclocker. This is my video log for the overclocking session 2nd of April 2016. The time now is 8:55 in the evening and the temperature last time I checked was around 27 degrees in the OC lab. And yeah, 27 degrees, and the humidity today or this evening was about 46%. So to wrap up what happened today, the plan was to test how the memory modules basically reacted to liquid nitrogen, and if the IMC would give any sort of, would have some sort of give when running over cold. So yeah, obviously, as I expected, there was going to be some gains, and the gains were almost spot on to what I expected, about 100 megahertz. And to wrap it up, I hit the same sort of wall on liquid nitrogen that I hit on air. So there's still some challenges to overcome. The session ended quite abruptly with 00 on the postcode. So just to show you guys, when we run these things, the boards do tend to completely freeze up. So everything is just frozen. So getting a 00 postcode after like sort of an hour and a half of benching does not necessarily mean a dead CPU. It could just be that on the outskirts of the board or somewhere near maybe even the PCI or by the power delivery is a little bit of condensation. Now that would happen normally when you are running sort of in between temperatures. I was running in between sort of -150, -150 on the CPU, so they're constant up and down. You can get a little bit of moisture issues causing the 00. So the CPU is neither dead nor alive until I actually check it, but I'm quite confident that it's probably not dead and that it is actually working perfectly. So at the end of the day, my target was to try and get into the 2300 megahertz on the memory validation. I managed to get 2300, but I was unable to save the validation file. I got it once. So my best validation is 2295, somewhere around there, but I've actually got a screenshot. So while the score is looking slightly more competitive, I'm still unsure whether it's worth the risk on my CPUs basically to play RGP. If I was hitting validations of say 2350, 2400, then I'd say you're nearing top 10 score for the competition. And yeah, it's still a bit of a gamble, still a bit up in the air whether I want to take this competition seriously or not. There is a lot of cash on the line. $10,000 is a lot of cash for first place, but there's other guys out there that are already validating a high level higher and have really got strong RGPs. Only 6 places. There's at least 15 good strong guys around the world that all deserve to take part in this competition. So it's a very tough one, and you've really just got to weigh up whether it's worth the investment or not. And let me tell you, coming 6th in this competition for the live qualifiers is not something I'd like to repeat. So I must go in with a chance or just save my money and concentrate on something else. And that's the way I feel. But all in all, since the last time we did one of these sessions, there's been quite a bit happening. In case you've been living in a cave, the HW World Tour 2016 stopped up in Cape Town 2 weeks ago. Really nice competition format, and they were in Europe last week. Bullshooter won last week in Europe, and I won in Cape Town, so I'm quite happy about that. That puts us both in line for the finals in Berlin later on in the year, so it's going to be quite nice to see how that all lines up. Yeah, so I'm going to do another session tomorrow morning, probably. I've got a family birthday, so maybe not streaming, maybe just a quick half an hour, 45 minutes. But sign up to the Twitch channel, follow me on Twitch, sign up to the newsletter, and well, if I do stream, you'll be notified. So thanks for watching again, and until next time, happy benching.